Today's video is sponsored by comicsplusamacon.com. You can use code TruePenGaming at checkout for 10% off all items at comicsplusamacon.com. Let's give a look at some of their items. They have Pokemon games, they have comics, Digimon booster boxes, Pokemon packs, Magic the Gathering, all these things you can get at comicsplusamacon.com. Let's look at some of their Digimon product while we're here. So just on the first page, we have some really awesome Bandai sleeves here. Starter decks, booster sets, all these great things, all at competitive prices too. And you know what else? You can save 10% if you use code TruePenGaming at checkout. So go check out comicsplusamacon.com, and thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. What's up, DigiDestin? It's your boy TPG back at it again with another Digimon video. Today I have a green control deck profile. This is the deck that I actually took to GenCon and went X3 with, and the deck that I took to my store championship and lost round 1 and dropped with. So it's a really strong and powerful deck that I want to go over today. Before we get into the deck profile, though, you know, gotta do the YouTube formalities. First of all, only 87% of you guys are subscribed. What is with that? Come on, smash that sub button, smash that like button, comment, all that good stuff. And the other thing, this beautiful Shadowmon D-Cross made by the Zach Roy, aka Senior Doom on Twitter, is going to be available Tuesday, the 28th at 3 p.m. PST in my Discord, link in the description below. All you gotta do is top 4 my tournament, or tune into the stream that day that I'm doing with the Gyro Sean, and one will be given away during stream as well. So there will be 8 of these playmats ever made. 1 for myself, 1 for the judge, 1 for Sean, 1 given away on stream, and then the top 4. This is a beautiful playmat featuring Shadowmon D-Cross. Love to see you guys there. Love to see you play in my tournament. That being said, let's hop into the X3 deck that I thought would take me all the way. For those of you who weren't watching the stream, we were 4-0 in the first 4 rounds of GenCon, and then we proceeded to lose the next 3 rounds, and it was actually heartbreaking. So let's get into it. Let's start with the eggs. This deck I feel like has a really strong matchup against everything except like security control, but what has a good matchup against security control? So it is what it is. Let's start with the eggs. Like I said, our 1 egg is going to be 1 Minomon. Minomon is the, when attacking, if you attack one of your opponent's Digimon, it gets plus 1k. So it helps our boss monster, Lilamon. For Yokomon, when Digiburst, it gives something plus 2. This one's very strong because you're Digibursting a lot with your boss monster, Lilamon, and then a lot of other cards. So Yokomon's pretty Papega PogChamp. I'm also going to go over the changes I think I'd make. I just kind of played this deck raw the same both days. So we have 6 Tamers, 3 Takumi, 3 Mimi. 3 Mimi I feel like is absolutely mandatory now because defeat decks are going wild, especially black defeat. One of the close games I had on Friday at GenCon was I had 1 Mimi out, and he just defeated it away, and I was able to put another one down. But if I didn't have that second Mimi, I think I would have just lost. So 3 Mimis is absolutely mandatory. Plus, this is full combo, so that's cool. 3 Takumis are super cool in this deck. Basically, the premise of this deck is to always have a 5 and raising to threaten Nid, while also having something on board for them to have to deal with, usually being like a Blossomon or a Lilamon, that I can just swing over their stuff with. And Takumi is really cool for that because like 1 Digizorb draw here becomes like draw 2, draw 3, draw 4, and it's so good. Also, you're not really swinging with your rookies that much in this deck, and sometimes I did it just to pass turn on to my opponent for like 1. And Rookie Rush just loses to triple Takumi. If I see 2, there's nothing really they can do. So that's really cool. Yeah, so that's our Tamers. Also, Lilamon works with any Tamers, just if you have a Tamer suspend, for its inheritable. So, 6 Tamers. 1 hidden potential discovered because it's HPD. Like, this is the only limited card in the game. Oh, wait, Argamon. Green has the 2 limited cards in the game, and there's a good reason for that. 2 Chaosmons. My teammates suggested 3, but I only felt like 2 was necessary because a lot of the time when I saw this, I saw both in hand. Maybe that's just luck for me, but if you guys want, you can go ahead and put the 3rd in. I just felt like the 2 was fine. So yeah, just 2 of the original Chaosmon. On to our level 6s. I only play 6 level 6s. 2 Bancho Stingmon and then 4 Nidhoggmon. Shout out to my roommate for letting me borrow the Altar because I did not I could not find a 4th Nidhogg in all my stuff for some reason. So he just he's selling this Nidhogg and he was like, "Yo, you can just borrow it," and I was like, "Sweet, fuck yeah." And then the 2 Bancho. I played 3 in testing and then I cut it down to 2 because like it was cool, but in some matchups this card did nothing. But the Nidhogg was just cracked. I wouldn't change the ratios on Nidhogg. I'd probably leave Bancho at 2. But I want to find room for like 2 Raffle or like 1 to 2 Mega Gargo. Just because the 6s felt a bit too reactive. I get the deck is supposed to be reactive, but I wanted a top end that would actually do something as well. And I feel like Mega Gargo or Rafflesimon could be the answer. But I haven't tested with those yet, and I couldn't make room. So yeah. That's it for our 6s. On to our 5s. I think everyone knows what 5s I'm playing. It is literally the most standard 5s in blue. I mean green. 4 Blossomon, 1 Argomon, and then 4 Lilamon. These guys literally just because they're free evolutions. No other reason. Lilamon is basically our boss monster. With Palmon plus Yokomon, it's an 11k beat stick, so it can swing over literally almost like pretty much every level 5 and lower in the game. So yeah. And she just suspends stuff, so that's really cool. Basically, you're just gonna suspend her to bring her out, suspend like a Nightmon or something, and swing over it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. On to our level 4s. 4 Weedmon. This one is actually cracked. 4 Kabuterimon and 4 Vegemon, so I'm playing 12. Weedmon, like I said, he's cracked because when you Digiburst him, you gain a memory. So like that lets you pass your opponent to 1 with Nid if you're at 3, which is so cool. 4 Kabuterimon because he's our blocker. To be honest, like I hated this card. I literally against yellow 5k blockers just say delete me please. It is so pointless. 4 Vegemon. Vegemon is literally just Vegemon. He's just a big dude for like very cheap. I would like to be able to fit the other blocker in here, but the 2 cost just hurts it, I think. But I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. But like, I don't know. Maybe cut like 2 veggies for just like 2 of these and then 4 of the other blocker. I don't know. That could be something you test, but the 1 cost Evo felt very mandatory. Onto our rookies, we play 4 Palmon. Palmon's cool because it gives plus 2k when attacking a Digimon. 2 Terrier Assistant. I absolutely hate this card. 4 Goblimon, 2 Terriermon, and 2 Lalamon. So I'm playing, what, 8, 12, 14? Yeah, so standard ratio. Lala was clutch. Not much to say about Lala. I think I could probably cut Lala down to 1, though, because once you use it once, you're just always going to have it. 2 Terriermon. Terriermon was always clutch. He does what Terriermon does. He turns off Hammer Spark. 4 Goblimon, because 2 cost to hard drop is pretty good. 3 Terriermon. This card was dog shit. I don't recommend playing this at all. The list that my teammate sent me, the guy swore by it, and this card was so bad. To use it, you have to bring out of raising Digiburst 1, which removes your Nidhogg, and for Tentomon effect. But like, it's not good because it's just a 1k body, and now unless you Digivolve onto it, like it's just gonna die. And anything you have Digivolved onto it, if like you pass your opponent over on that, like it's gonna die too unless it's Vegemon. So I don't like this card at all. 4 Palmon. This card's cracked. MVP for sure. If you wanna, what I would do is I would probably just replace these for 3 of the 2 cost Argomons. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Or you could play like 2 Tentomons plus 1 Argomon. I don't know. That's your choice, but that's what I would do. That being said, guys, that is the deck profile for what I played at GenCon and the Store Championship Mats qualifier. Like I said, I didn't do the best. For those of you watching, I was popping off for a while with green, and then just not. So that sucked, but it's okay. We out here. I think this deck has a lot of potential. I think there needs to be changes made to it, but basically, I'm very mixed on this deck. I want to tell you to play this deck, but I don't know. The way it is now, I feel like the top end is too easily played around. So I want you to take this deck, change it a bit, and get that skeleton working for you. I really do think that either like maybe Sarismon, maybe Mega Gargo, something like that could really help this top end out. Just so it's not as reactive, but most of it's reactive. So that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. Don't forget to check out Twitch, twitch.tv/TruePainGaming, and check out the Discord link in the description down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.